Hey, this is LaRon's Trading Playbook. I am LaRon, and this is the Operator Morning Brief. Here we track two things: bias, where price is likely headed, and narrative, the path the price takes to get there. Educational purposes only, not financial advice. Today we cover news, macro, and futures. Let's start with the news, shall we? Today is Thursday, February 26th. We have unemployment claims. I'm probably going to wait until after the claims drop before getting into any trades, especially with today's price action. We've been trading within a pretty tight range lately. Let's move on. But before we do, if consistency is your leak, scan the QR code, join the Trading Playbook Discord. It's free. Post your plan, get feedback, and run the liquidity rate model with me. Let's move on to Dixie, shall we? So, this is the US dollar index daily chart. I, as you can see, price is still trading within the new week opening gap. That's a consolidative signature. Probably it's already Thursday, so if we're still trading around the new week opening gap, that's we're probably going to close somewhere near this range. I was hoping this was my draw, as you know if you have been following this. My draw was the old last week's high, but seems like we just wanted to trade within this range. We formed a new low. We we formed a low, and we've been trading above the low of this week, but we haven't breached last week's high. I was hoping we would breach last week's high, maybe reach into this uh, daily inefficiency here, but that's not what we're getting. Let's drop into the 4 hour. So as you can see, we had a stop hunt here. Um, Price dropped down, took out the took out that liquidity, retested an inefficiency. If you drop down to the 1 hour, you can see this inefficiency here. Uh, and we retraced back up into the new week opening gap. So this new week opening gap is acting like a magnet, which is pretty standard in when price is consolidating. So I'm not really expecting too much from US dollar. Maybe that might change after the news drops, but I highly doubt we're getting any significant movement this week at this point. Let's get rid of that. And as you can see and expect, US euro dollar is pretty much reflecting that behavior in an inverse manner. We are pretty much consolidating around the new week opening gap here. Not really expecting too much from euro dollar. Um, let's drop down actually to the 1 hour on Dixie. So yeah, we gapped down pretty far, took took out those lows, retested this inefficiency, hit the order block, and now we're trading within the new week opening gap here. And let's check out the hourly on euro dollar here. Yeah, so as you can see, we took out these relative equal highs, and now we've traversed back into this inefficiency. I'm betting that price will probably reach back into this new week opening gap. Where we go from there is up in the air. I'm not really expecting euro dollar to break significantly outside of this low here. Hold on, let's see what this is. This 1.17 level and this high over here, this high up here. Um, Let's move on to rates. Rates pretty much same price action all week. We did gap down, retest that old new week opening gap, and we've reached back up. Prices reached back up into this inefficiency here. Seems like we're respecting it so far. Price did close above this inefficiency. It looks like, or at the high of it at least. So this is a balanced price range now. So looks like we're still trading within it, but I'm not really expecting too much from um, rates at this time. So let's move on to futures. Let's see how the macro is impacting the markets right now. I guess let's check out Nasdaq. All right. So this is Nasdaq here. As you can see, we're trading between yesterday's AM session low and the PM session high. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's drop down to the 15-minute. Right. So as you can see, after markets closed, we did make a new high and take out this old 1 week relative equal high is supposed to be. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, and we gapped down significantly and pretty big, large new day opening gap here. We just traded just above the Wednesday's AM session low, forming relative equal lows. I would like to see price take out these lows maybe after the news driver, after unemployment news drops at 8:30. I would like to see these lows taken out and possibly traverse and take out yesterday's high, or at least reach back up into this inefficiency here. Um, or we could very well reach up into the inefficiency, take out the PM session high, and traverse down. It really doesn't matter. Uh, um, yeah, so it really doesn't matter when prices trading within tight ranges like it has been. Price has been trading within this large range here for since what day is this? Shoot, October of last year. That's crazy. So we've been trading within this range for a while now. I'm I'm hoping that we break out of the range soon. I don't care whether it's uh, new all-time highs or we retest some old lows, but I would like to see price break out of the range sometime. I was hoping that we did it a few weeks back during this week, and maybe we could there was some hope of us getting out of this range, but for now we all have to deal with this range bound trading. But this is the best time to learn trading, in my opinion, because if you can trade when price is range bound, trading when it's trending is a piece of cake. So same bias, different personality. This is in Q. This is the uh, ES's uh, Wednesday PM session high. This is a new low that we made here. Um, Overnight. This is the Asia low. I'm looking at this as the dealing range on ES. I'm not really looking to do anything until we break out of it. And how we break out of it will be contingent on whether I would target the opposing liquidity or expect expect higher prices because ES has not taken out its 1 week relative equal highs. So let's actually zoom out and take a look at that. Let's look at the 4 hour. So yeah, you can see these relative equal highs here. Mm, price could very well reach up and take out these highs, but with the way NQ is looking, it can go either way. Look NQ. If we look at NQ, pretty. It's pretty much in a discount. It's closer to equilibrium, but we are in a discount of this range. That wouldn't stop ES from attempting to make new all-time highs, but um, with all this range bound trading, you can't like I'm. It's not my expertise. I'm not as good as Michael Huddleston himself. In anticipating where price is going, but yeah, um, I'm thinking that ES could breach the top of this high, the dealing range buy side liquidity. It could do so in a way where we can anticipate these highs being taken out, or we could reverse and retest this inefficiency here, the new week opening gap here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on that. Let's take a look at gold. Okay, so gold has been pretty much trading within a range between the all-time high and this old weekly low made a few weeks back. We've been trading within a pretty tight range since a couple days back. I would like to see price take out this low here and before um, making higher prices, but we don't necessarily have to do that. Trade prices trading within pretty tight range here. Um, yeah, so I would like to see us come, like I said, take out this liquidity, maybe hit this order block here. Let's see, let's look at the daily range. Yeah, this order block here, this daily order block, retest this inefficiency, and then possibly move higher. We already have tested this inefficiency here, but since price has been consolidating within that range, it's looking like price may want to take out that. Hold on, let's look at that again. This low here from the daily low from the 24th, a couple days ago. So we might want to take that out. I would like to see us take out that sell side liquidity and then take out, then reach for these old highs here. So that's pretty much where I'm at with that. I'm looking at this as the dealing range, obviously, as you can see. Um, I would like to see price take out these lows. It's looking like price wants to take out these lows and then possibly traverse higher. But with Dixie moving within a tight range, it's hard to say how price moves today in gold. It can, like, as we've been getting the price action that I would anticipate, which is, basically high resistance or intermediate resistance, where you have gaps forming and filling and forming and filling consistently. That's pretty much standard in consolidative price action. That's pretty much been standard around all markets, including from macro to the futures. And until we get some movement, uh, some trending movement in the markets, we can anticipate that this price action will continue, unfortunately. So that's pretty much it for pretty much where I'm at today. Um, let's So I'll be waiting to just to recap. I'll be waiting till after 8:30 to get to any trades. I would like to see prices break out of these ranges that they're in before getting into any trades, and how we break out of those ranges will be contingent on whether I target the opposing liquidity or anticipate price continuing to either higher or lower price, either higher prices. Yeah, so that's pretty much it with that. Before you go, if you would like a weekly edge, scan the QR code here and join my free newsletter. You will get the trading playbook, the liquidity rate playbook, and an all purpose trading journal to sharpen your execution. With that, I will bid you adieu. I thank you for being here. Shalom. Shalom.